Hello, I'm Maryann Istiloglu. I'm the current Executive Director with the Ontario Association of Mental Health Professionals. It's a professional membership association for people who work in the field of mental health. We have been involved with the Bridge training program for a number of years, and the main offering, or what we offer, is membership for those that are going through the Bridge training program to become members with us. And that allows the members who are going through the program to access liability insurance as part of our membership, as well as resources and tools, and becoming part of an association. It's a very important launching for members who are going through the Bridge training program to help understand the mental health environment for the professional in Canada, and how it works, what the regulator is not, how insurance works, how liability insurance works, all the various places for placement. So that's been our involvement. We've been lucky and fortunate to be involved on the advisory committee and have a voice at the table to help develop the program and be a resource. So that's really how we've been involved over the many years. So it's really anyone in Ontario to practice mental health or to practice the controlled act of psychotherapy. You have to become a registered psychotherapist, or you can also be a psychologist. And we know that there are many professionals who have the spark and interest and have committed to a career in other countries and have gained their education and experience. And they bring that to Canada, and the Bridge training program really offers them the opportunity to translate that incredible energy and commitment and career to understanding how they can then bring that and make it work in Canada. And we are the better for it, and they also have an opportunity to reimagine their career in a different location. I think that's so individual, because some people come, it depends on where their circumstances are. And so I think the Bridging training program offers individuals that chance to learn about the systems. Every country has its own system and way in which they offer support. Some is integrated into school systems, some is integrated into medical systems, some is integrated in private practice. So it's learning what the language is, not just the language, but the environment. How can I bring my knowledge that I have learned and apply it here? And what is the environment like? Can I just go into a school and offer program, or what's the system? Because each country has its own system of applying and working with the community. And I think what the Bridge training program does is it helps answer those questions, the invisible questions of how does it work? What is the system here in Ontario, in Canada? How do I make what I have learned, and how do I apply it in this world, in this current environment? And at the same time, people are coming to Canada. They're not just dealing with housing, they're dealing with finding transportation, moving around, new language, all of those factors, as well as trying to relaunch their vocation and their career. And I think the Bridge training program offers a safe place to answer those questions that are very hard to put into words. What are the questions that I need to ask as a newcomer, especially from my profession? And I think that's what's really important. It's a great word, Bridge training, because it really does offer that bridge from what I learned here in my home environment and what I need to learn here to apply my knowledge, skill, and passion in my career. How do I get there? And I think that's what's so unique and valuable about a Bridge training program. And for mental health professionals, they offer something that's very unique in that they offer a training and a knowledge of how to help people with trauma, change, all of those aspects, and then they can bring that, and they're very invaluable to even within their own communities, because we know that many people will seek support for mental health from within their own communities and the diaspora that is available here in Canada. There are incredible networks and information, and it's finding those and linking to them. And that's again where the Bridge training program can help with making those connections. The key benefit to being part of an association is that we're here for the member. We're here for you as an individual practitioner. For example, the College of Registered Psychotherapists offer or do quality assurance or different programs. What we offer is help our members prepare for those assessments, resources, linking with other people, so that we're really here for each other. We're really here for the professional. The main reason a regulatory body is put in place is to protect the public, ensure that the members, the registrants who become the registrants, meet a certain standard. What we do is we support that individual to feel comfortable with that standard, understand those things, help them build their practice, be the best that they can be, and meet other people. So I think that's where we as an association, that's what's important. Access to the tools that they need to be, and the simplest one is liability insurance. You need liability insurance to practice. We negotiate a really good opportunity and deal with the provider so that members get a good liability insurance rate. But there's other benefits as well. We offer education programs to help people get their education requirements to meet the requirement that the college establishes. So we're really here for the professional, the individual, and ensuring they've got the resources and tools to be the best that they can be. I think that people underestimate the impact of the culture shock that happens. You can prepare as much as you can to know about a different culture, different community, different home, but when you suddenly come across it and you're it's a foreign environment. It can be lonely, it can be you're homesick for what is familiar, and it's finding your ground again, finding your feet, finding your new home, but you have to let go. And so I think there's an element of a grief process that goes on. It's a natural human reaction, but I think even as mental health professionals, we forget that we also go through that. And I think that, again, finding your community, finding your friends and your family and your new network helps address some of those gaps that get created, and allows you to go through the grief process and allows you to reinvent yourself, if you will, with your new world. And that's what's important to try and then be able to offer mental health resources, because you've been through it. You know what it's like as a newcomer to experience the homesickness, the grief, the loss, the re-identifying of who you are. I'm really honored to be part of what they offer. I think that the services that the Mennonite New Life Center offers are important and valuable on a human level, and it's important for us as a membership association. A membership association is only as strong as its individual human connections, and this program really offers us a unique opportunity to really address and be part of a community that lives integration, that lives diversity, that lives connecting with people. And so if we can help in some small way of making it more accessible for mental health professionals to find their ground and find their feet in their new location, then we're proud to be part of that. Well, I think that there's opportunities to continue that dialogue, to look at ways in which we as an association, can offer more services directly to even graduates of the Bridge Training Program. We've had some members who even joined our board of directors, but I would love to see a more active collaboration, an active way of integrating and supporting. Not once people have gone, not when they're going through the program, there's incredible support, but even when they graduate, how do we help and be part of that dialogue and facilitating that connection, and making our programs more accessible for the graduates of the mental health program and the Bridge Training Program. You don't have to do it alone. I think it's so important that people understand that there are so many resources. There are resources, and it feels overwhelming to find them, but they're there. There really are people who want to help newcomers find their feet, find their new home, translate what it means for them. There are lots of resources, and it's really important to take advantage of those and not be scared of reaching out and finding those resources for yourself and your family. And there's so many ways in which you can find them. I think that lots of cities, in terms of even translating the resources in different languages, but I think it's so important to find your network, find your group. And I think it starts easily with, you always find your common, like on a personal level, like my family came from Turkey, and they're Greek, and the first place they found were others who immigrated from that community, and learning from each other how to access and where to go and ask the questions. And there are people and there are programs meant to help and be there as a resource for people. That's a hard question, I'm sorry, because to me that's asking how best to be a better human, and that's just be kind, be welcoming, be open. So be that, and I think that as Canadians we are that, but yeah, I think that's really how you do it in all environments, whether it's, meeting a parent at a new school, or, children coming by for even thanks, we had kids coming by last night at Halloween for, the first time they've ever in Canada, and giving them that experience and welcoming them. So I think it's just being open and kind and welcoming of people. I wish them patience. I wish them discovery of a new adventure that they ventured on to even take the step to come to a new country, and I wish them incredible success.